Hello friends, today I am going to talk about why 99% people fail in politics. Yes, my dear friends, it's true, more than 99% people who enter into politics fail. There are so many reasons for their failure, and I think politics is one of that difficult or toughest career in which success ratio or percentage is very less. Less than 1% people get success in politics, and 99%, more than 99% people who enter into politics, they end up as victim of the politics. So here I am going to give you the 5 most important reasons why most of the people fail in politics. There are so many reasons for their failure, but the 5 most important reasons are here. Number 1, the first and the most important one is they don't have the minimum resources required to get success in politics. And sometimes they don't even know what are the minimum resources required to get success in politics. As we all know, in any field, in every field, wherever we want to get success in a particular field, we require some resources. If suppose we want to make some dish, we require some ingredient, we require some raw material, and if we don't have that minimum resources required to develop the dish, how we can develop that dish? In the same manner, if we want to get success in politics, and if we don't have minimum resources required, and if we don't know what are the minimum resources required, how we can get success in politics? And as I told you that some minimum resources are required, so I am going to explain you 2 or 3 minimum resources, that these are the minimum resources. For example, if you want to get success in politics, you must be having an office where 20-30 people can sit together and can have a meeting. If you don't have an office in your constituency or in your area, then where you will develop your team, where you will keep your meetings, small meetings. If you don't have this space, you must be having some vehicles, 2-3 vehicles required to roam around in your constituency. If you don't have that, then how will you travel in your constituency? You must be required social media team. If you don't have social media team, who will promote you? Whatever work you are doing, the people should know that you are doing some work. And who will interact with your followers? There are so many followers on Facebook, on YouTube, on WhatsApp, who regularly message you, comment you, who will reply them. And if you will start replying them, you can't do that. You must require team. So these are the minimum resources required. You must be having some office team. In your absence, if someone is coming to meet you, there must be someone who can entertain them. There must be someone who can fix your appointments with the public. There must be someone who can attend your calls if you are in particular meeting. So these are the minimum resources required. And people don't even think what are the minimum resources required. They don't have the minimum resources, and once they entered, when they know that these are the resources required and they don't have, they got failed, and they are not able to arrange these resources. So this is one of the reasons. Second reason is they are not able to form team. And team building is a long-term process. It's an Herculean task. It requires lots of efforts, lots of resources, lots of things are required, lots of time and money is required to build a team. And sometimes when people come in counseling to meet me, and when I ask them, where is your team? They told me that my relatives are there, my friends are there, my neighbors are there, my paid staff are there. They all are my team members. I'm sorry, they all can't be your team member. Yes, few of your paid employee can be the part of your team. Few of your relatives can be, few of your friends can be the part of your team, but all of them can't be part of your team. Because the people doesn't know the difference between a bunch of people, a group of people, and team. They don't know the characteristics required to build a team, a political team. The political team must have some common characteristics, some common goals, and they don't even know. They don't even know the value of the team. And sometimes the people told me that, no, I am associated with a particular party, so I don't require a separate team. They don't know that most of the people who are associated with a particular party, they also develop a separate team within party. The team which should be more loyal to candidate than to the party. And most of the successful politicians do that. And in most of my training videos, in earlier videos also, I always told people that whenever candidate is winning, it is not the candidate who is winning the election. Either your team going to win or either your party will going to win. So if you are associated with the party, then also you should develop your team, so that there must be some people in your party who can raise your voice, who can ask something for you within party. And if you are contesting independent, definitely you require team. So they are not able to form good team. They don't know the characteristics of the team, and they fail. Third, again, important reason why people fail in politics: they don't have any godfather. They don't have any guide, any mentor. They don't have anyone who can guide them. What are the challenges they are going to face? at what level they are in politics, at what level they can go, and what's the gap, what are the things required. If they don't have the resources, how they can arrange the resources, what are the challenges he or she is going to face when he or she grow in party or in politics. There is nobody to guide them, nobody to tell them that how you can face these challenges, or the challenges when you are contesting as independent candidate, challenges when you are contesting as corporation election, and when you are contesting the election of MLA or MP. Because when the election will change, then obviously the challenges will change. When your target will change, your situation will change, and you require different kind of strategy for different election, different posts, different positions. But there is no one to guide them. There is no one to tell them what is the right way, what is the wrong things, what are the do's and what are the don'ts, and they fail in politics. This is third, again, important reason why people fail in politics. Fourth reason, people fail in politics because people consider politics as a part-time job. They think that 9 to 5 they can do their business or job, and 5 to 9 they can do their politics. But I am sorry, politics is not a part-time job. Politics is a full-time job. And it's not only a full-time job, it's 24/7 job. Yes, 24/7. At any time the person can come to meet you and you have to meet. Anytime the people can have some problem and they can call you and you have to attend that call and you have to meet them, you have to go out. You can't say that, no, sorry, this is my office time, this is my job time, this is my business time, I can't come at this point of time. Sorry. Politics is a full-time job. But before entering into politics, people consider that it's a part-time job and I can do part-time politics. But later on, when they enter into it, they realize, no, it's required lots of time, it's required lots of resources, lots of money, and they don't have time because they are part-time politicians. And people fail in politics and they end up as victim of the politics, because there is no U-turn in politics. Once you entered, once you are the part of politics, you will always remain the part of politics, either fall in line or fall out. There is no U-turn. So this is the fourth reason why people fail in politics. Fifth, the most important again, they are not good communicator. They can't communicate well in public, they can't speak well, and they can't convince people, or they can't have an image of a good speaker, and they fail in politics. And what they think, the people think that this public speaking or this communication is a born talent. No, my dear friends, it's not a born talent. All the public speakers who you consider as good speakers, they have learned this art. Nobody is a good speaker by birth. Everyone has learned this art, everyone has developed this art, and you or anyone can become a good speaker if she works on his traits. You must, if you are not having good knowledge, if you are not having good personality, all these things can be considered. But if you are not a good communicator, if you can't speak well in front of audience, a large audience like 1,000, 10,000 or 1 lakh audience, then you can't become good orator, you can't become successful in politics. And because they don't work on their trait, they don't consider this trait is so important, and they think that this is a born talent, I am not born talented with good communication skills, so I can't become a good public speaker, so they fail in politics. But if they develop this one trait, out of everything, if you don't have any other trait, if you don't have resources, if you don't have good personality, if you don't have knowledge, if you are a good communicator, still you will have more chances to get success in politics. But because of these, they are not working on this skill, and they are not having this skill, and they think that the people who are good speakers, they are born talented, they fail in politics. So here in this video, I have given you some idea about why people fail in politics, why 99% people fail in politics, what are the main drawback in politics, and how you can stop yourself to become the victim of politics. Still, if you have any doubt, if you have any question, if you want to ask anything, you can get my number in the description of the video and you can contact me. I'll try to guide you, I'll try to answer you, I'll try to support you as much as I can. If you want to ask anything, if you have any doubt, if you want video on a particular topic, you can mention in comment box, and definitely I'll try to develop video on that topic also. So this is all for today, and all the best for your political journey. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.